Welcome back to Cloud9 Intuitive. My name is Janine and I am here to do a reading for the collective for the new moon in Virgo. The new moon in Virgo is on September 6th at 5:51 Pacific time, 5:51 p.m. Pacific time. So please adjust for your time zone. This is going to be a great time to embrace some fresh perspectives, to refresh your routines, and get excited for, for starting new projects. Even reaping the rewards from some projects that have been started with the best intentions. If you took some time over the past couple months to sort of embrace some new work in your life, that's going to start to pay off for you here in this Virgo new moon energy, and then. Also, organization. I'm just thinking about refreshed routines, starting to organize around projects. Maybe it's just an idea that you had that now is starting to sort of come to greater fruition. There's organization happening. So let's hop into it. I'm going to start off with these New Yorker cards that I have. I just like to read these intuitively and see what messages want to come out. And then I have a couple of decks in front of me as usual. But let's hop into this reading. If I can hold on to these cards, let's hop into this reading and see what messages want to come through for the collective. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and also comment if you're so inclined. There will also be an extended to this reading over on Patreon. So let's hop into this here and see. What messages want to come through for the collective? I just have a couple of these cards, please. Ooh, thank you. Ooh. We'll take those out of the deck. Those don't want to be included, so we won't include them. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, so here we have, some of you are studying a lot. You've got your nose, in a book or doing some very intense research, trying to figure out the best way to accomplish a goal. Others of you are planning some travel for later in the it looks like toward the winter time. You might be trying to plan a trip, plan some travel in the winter time. Others of you are getting really you are just taking time. There's something here about spending time with friends. You might be, taking in some new sort of learning to enjoy things in new ways. Enjoy the luxuries of life. You're taking the time to enjoy those. Here we have this just feels like really getting into an idea, like digging all the way in. You might have had a good idea and it just took you down the rabbit hole, and now it's like all you can think about, and you have it's like taking lift off. It's like no matter what comes your way, you are intent on bringing this thing to fruition, to creating whatever this is. Maybe it will start to take flight here in the winter time. As we get more into winter season, this idea starts to take flight. And then, for others of you, this has to do too with a partnership. Maybe you are linking up with someone who is going to help you, especially if this is an artistic project or something that you're working on. There's a partner here that's going to assist you with whatever the work is that you're doing. Yeah, I mean, it feels like exciting energy. It feels like whatever it is that you have sort of tripped down the rabbit hole to sort of discover is very exciting. It's got your juices, your creative juices flowing. It's sort of like you are completely engrossed in whatever in making whatever this is come to life. You also have people that are watching you create this thing, like that are like wanting to see, like waiting to see this thing come into fruition in whatever, they're like waiting with bated breath to see what it is that you do with this great idea that you have, that it doesn't really feel like you're sharing. This feels like it's taking place a lot in your head, but I think your energy is something like people know, like something's coming. What is it? Like there's something coming. What is it? It's coming in the winter. They can wait. They're saying they can wait. They can wait, and they will be super excited. You're going to bring a lot of color, a lot of life into the atmosphere, into the environment. Once whatever this project is that you've been working on comes into play. Yeah, there's some things that you need to learn here. You have hollow bone teachability. There's some things that you need to learn here before you can like completely like get this thing underway here with overflow and plenty. It's like you almost need to be completely inundated with information for like the next 7 to 10 weeks or something. You just need to like go all in on a study of a thing, or on the creation of a thing, or on the planning of a thing. You need to like go all in and be totally engrossed in that thing, and so that it'll be ready when it's time. It'll be ready when it's time. Yeah, so with the eye of the needle, intentionality, this is about like you seeing very, like it's like almost like getting super laser focused on the vision here, and on what the intent, and like what it is that you're creating, what the intention is here behind what you're creating. There's this energy here of like asking for forgiveness later. You may fall off the grid a little bit or something like that in order to create whatever this thing is. And like it's like I know, like I'm going to owe some people some apologies or something for being unavailable while like I go through this process. But like it's like this is what you need to, this is what you have to do in order to get in order to get through this part of the creative phase. And so it is, I mean, it just is what it is. There's this energy of like asking for forgiveness later. Taking the time and space that you need now and asking for forgiveness later. That's what I'm getting. Thank you. And then fortune's real, luck and right timing. Yep. This is going to bring about a good deal of good fortune, prosperity, luck, money, whatever. It's going to start things turning in the right direction for you once whatever this is that you are sort of like hyper focused on, once that comes into fruition, it's going to bring about a lot of good fortune. And it's just about the timing here now. It's just about making sure that this gets released in the right time. So not too quickly, right? This feels like there's like a lot that you need to learn. There's a lot like that you need to, there's a lot of shape that you need to create around whatever this idea is. It doesn't feel like there's a rush here. And it feels like maybe you might feel like some people may be trying to rush you, like you're taking long, but like it's like, it takes as long as it takes, and it feels like by the time we get into the winter months, you're going to be ready to do exactly what you need to do. But it feels like 7 to 10 weeks here of just sort of like head down in it. Let's see what the tarot has to offer us here. Maybe like during Sagittarius season, which is like mid-November to mid-December, something like that. So yeah, maybe Sagittarius season is going to be when this is like ready to unleash on the world. it'll be well worth the wait. Whatever it is, it'll be well worth the wait. I think, yeah, it'll be well worth the wait. There are definitely people that are waiting to see like this, whatever it is, they're waiting to see like what those gears that are turning or whatever it is that you've been like so hyper focused on. They're just like, they know it's something, but they don't know exactly what it is. It's almost like they can see the skeleton, but they can't really imagine what that looks like with flesh on the bones or something like that. And so they're just waiting. There's like a lot of people that are waiting here for the bones to be fleshed out. And you are in the process of fleshing out the bones, learning as much as you can so that you can create something that's very full. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, there very much is the energy of it takes as long as it takes. And then it's going to just like, there's going to be like this mic drop moment with the Tower card here. It's going to be like everything changes when you drop, like, maybe some of you are musicians, but like there's like a mic drop moment here. This is funny. It's almost like in order for you to maintain some sort of like balance and stability in your life, it's like what has to happen is that you need to like, if you're not fully engaging in this creative process, if you're not fully answering to the cry of your passion, whatever it is that you've been completely passionate about, it's almost like you will not be able to maintain a balance in your life, because this thing is like, whatever this is, it needs to get out, it needs to come out of you, so it's like this creative process is what's enabling you to maintain balance in your life. This process of learning everything you need to learn about a certain, could be a new industry that you're wanting to embark on. It could be just like some new, some of you, this is something environmental. Some of you are doing something with the environment or learning something about like environmental protection or something like that. I don't know. Weather patterns or something like that. But others of you, this is something like this has to do with some sort of art that you're creating. Some of you may be writing a book, or like writing a paper or something that requires a lot of research in order for you to get your thesis across. But whatever it is, like that you really digging all in with your passion. Four of Wands, King of Wands here is what is going to help to make this thing possible. Like if you go half-assed on it, it's not going to turn out the way that you intend for it to turn out. So the call here is for you to just like dive in, and sort of start taking the actions. Of like, but very intentional actions. As the information becomes clear to you, you take that next step. As more information becomes clear to you, you're able to then take even a step further, right? And this is like an ascension. You have the Hierophant card here. It's very much like an ascension. It's like an ascension through creation almost. It's like as you like move through this it feels very purposeful as you're moving through this purpose, as you are honoring this intention, as you are embracing this new passion, for some of you it's not a new passion. For some of you this is something that you've been passionate about for quite some time, but you're finally like able to embrace it. But as you embrace it, it's almost like your consciousness raises. There's an elevation of your spirit, of your vibration. You get closer to your higher self here, and then because you have the Hierophant and the Fountain, you get closer to your higher self. It's almost like this is very fun for you. If what I'm talking about doesn't feel fun for you, I'm not talking to you. This is for somebody who, whatever it is that you are fully in, you can't see anything else beyond whatever this project or new hobby creation, whatever it is, you can't see anything else beyond it. This is very fun for you. Two of Pentacles. This is something that you are enjoying doing. This is something that you are enjoying learning. It doesn't feel like work to you, but what it does is it unlocks a higher level of consciousness for you, and also unlocks this wellspring of abundance, because you have Fortune's wheel here. It unlocks a wellspring of abundance, and it's like something changes all of a sudden in your life. Maybe it's like, if you had been like trying to get recognition for something for a long time, that recognition comes in for you upon like when this happens. Six of Swords here. That's movement from calm. From choppy waters to calmer waters. For some, recognition definitely with the Star card here. For some of you, this is you getting the recognition that you deserve. Some of you are becoming stars. For others of you, or getting some sort of like fame and notoriety is happening for you. People knowing your name. People all of a sudden paying attention to what you do when they hadn't been paying attention before. Like I said, there's some people that are, somebody has their eye on you. Like it's almost like they can feel the pending emergence of whatever energy it is that you're cultivating, and they're like, they have their eye on you. They're waiting for you to sort of make movement, get moving in a new direction or something like that. But it's like you're being very precise about the choices that you make here. You need to, excuse my nails, you need to be very precise about the choices that you're making here. Like you're being super selective. This is like a very selective, like I want to say that like it feels a little bit like just like so focused. It's like it feels a little bit like obsessive, but it doesn't feel like obsessive in a bad way. It feels like obsessive in the way that like I have to get this out. It's like it's just pressing upon you. Like this is something that I have to do right now at this juncture, because you do have the Devil card out here with the Queen of Swords here. This doesn't it feels like you're bound to whatever this creation is until it's fully expressed. You're bound to whatever this movement is until you get to the new place. This is like an act of like not only love of self. Ace of Cups here. It's not only love of self, but this is like an overflowing. This is like how you are going to be loving outwardly to the collective by whatever this is, whatever this presentation is that you're making. This is kind of how you are. This is how you show love to the collective. This is like some sort of grander expression of love here. King of Cups wanted to show itself. But I will too say that anything that seeks to get in the way of this creation, you're cutting it out. Queen of Swords is here. And they're like, you're not going to let anything get in the way of whatever this creation is. You're not going to let anything stand in the way of you moving forward here. Yeah, Seven of Wands. You have good boundaries. You may be blocking out some people or some like something like, what is at the bottom of the Ten of Wands? Anything that's making you feel heavy, because again, whatever it is that you're working on feels very light. It's like very exciting. So anything that's making you feel heavy, you're like sort of blocking that energy right now. Hold on, what is this? The Sun card, yeah, because you are focused, and you are focused on the light. You are focused on the light that you are about to create and sort of bring out into the world. You're also focused on prosperity, right? And so anything that's making you feel heavy is going to just take away from that ultimate shine. And so you're not like, you just sort of are putting up good boundaries around yourself so that you can have the focus that you need in order to create what it is that you're trying to create, or make the changes that it is that you're trying to create, to make. With the Sun card here and the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, again, some of you are about to get your shine. Like you're about to get some sort of recognition or reward or award or something that you've known all along was for you. but it just hasn't come through yet. And a lot of you may have started to feel like, man, maybe I'm just not going to get the recognition that I have wanted to get, or maybe like, maybe that's just not meant for me. Like maybe I'm not supposed to be a star or whatever, or I'm not supposed to be like the authority in this particular field or something. But for some of you, yes, you are about to be a star in your own right. You are about to get a lot of recognition. You have the Star, the Sun, and the Six of Wands here. You're about to get a lot of recognition. What else? Thank you. That's too many. Ooh, the Ace of Wands wanted to show itself at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is like opening up a completely new pathway for you. Ooh, what do we have here? Then we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, people are watching. People are waiting and watching to see what happens next. People are waiting and watching to see what happens next. You have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords here. What's at the bottom of the deck? The King of Cups. You know what's going to happen? It's like because people start to understand that the reason that you've pulled back your energy and reinvested your energy into yourself, into what it is, into the changes that you're trying to create, or whatever it is that you're trying to create, people are going to start to see you as competition in some way, or like there's going to be this level of competition. I think you're ready for it. Like whoever I'm talking to, I think that you're ready for a little competition. It's almost like you embrace a little, like you're going to embrace a little bit of competition. It feels like there are people that are going to try to like do what you do, or try to like beat you to the punch or something, but nobody, like, it's like what's meant for you is for you. We always say that, right? Nobody can take away what is meant for you. The shine that you're going to get has always been the shine that you're going to get has always been meant for you. We have the Empress card here. The abundance that is meant for you has always been meant for you. So regardless of whether or not people think that you are in competition with them, or that they are some kind of competition for you, they are not. And you are not in competition with anyone, because no one has your vision. No one is doing no one has your same passion. And the reason that they're watching is because they recognize the fact that no one can do it like you can do it, right? No one's going to be able to create what you're about to create in the same way that you can. This is very exciting. I'm very excited for whoever this is for. Okay. Let's see. Let's get one mystical shaman to wrap this up. And then we will take it over to Patreon for an extended. One card to wrap this reading up, please. Thank you for the collective. Ooh. We'll take it. The rainbow. The rainbow. I'm telling you, you're about to bring a lot of color, a lot of you're about to bring a lot of energy that's been missing. It feels like it's been missing. You're about to bring a lot of energy back into the environment, or something like that. Bring some color back into the environment. Let's read it from the book, see what it is. And this is a 41, so that's a 5. That's a change. Changes are coming. This is about whatever it is that you are creating right now is about to change your life. And I don't say that lightly, but it is. If like you are working on something and you feel heavily invested in the creation of a thing, that thing is going to, like when you put it out, when you sort of like mic drop and like express whatever it is that you have to express to the world, and like this is the way that you give love to the collective, it's going to change your life in some sort of way. This is the rainbow. It says the rainbow symbolizes the 7 steps of the true spiritual path, which manifests as the colors of the 7 chakras. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as the full realization of our essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and the spiritual worlds. At the end of our lives, we can journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you are in right relationship with spirit. The rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is near. Persevere and remember that it is darkest before the dawn. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of the dawn even while the night is still darkest. But do not claim victory yet or let your guard down fully. Don't get caught in the pursuit of illusion of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Find the treasure now, in the moment, by coming into right relationship with those around you. All of your gifts are at hand, so obvious that you may have missed them. Be true with your intentions and do not be led astray by daydreams. Again, intentionality. This is where like things are getting serious. This is not like it's almost like you feel like you recognize that the gold, the magic or whatever is already in you, and it's just for you to mine. Like you have to mine the diamond from within you, right? So it's no longer like an I wish or an I hope. It's an I must and I am and I can and I will, right? It's all of those things now with the rainbow, because you come into full alignment with your purpose. You've already come into alignment with your abundance, recognizing that it exists first inside of you. Very exciting. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Again, please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I will be opening up appointments within the next week or so, and I'll be sure to let everybody know when that happens. Yeah, I'm going to take this over to Patreon for the extended, but if this is where we leave things, I am sending you so much love, so much peace, and so many blessings, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.